What happens if you want to just turn on the car? We're gonna slide it up, and that's it. There we go. And the car has started up. Just a bunch of stuff that you can see over here on your screen, which is very neat. Typically, you would have to go into the car to see all of this detail, but this is all available on your smartphone, which is very, very helpful. Hey guys, welcome to Red 50. Today we're going to show you how to use the FordPass app on your Ford vehicle. I've got the 2019 Mustang GT right over there that's equipped with the FordPass capability. So we're going to show you how to connect your vehicle and also use some of the features like unlock your car, lock your car, even remote start your car, and a lot of things that you can look at within the app, such as the fuel level, tire pressure level, even scheduling services. And if your vehicle is equipped with the GPS, you can also put the GPS routes from your phone so your routes are ready when you enter your car. So as you can see, mine already shows up with the Mustang because I have removed the vehicle for this video, but it is connected to my account on the FordPass app. So if this is your first time ever using the FordPass app, you're going to need to create an account and use your vehicle's VIN number to start the registration process, because each VIN number is going to be linked to your Ford vehicle, so that way it can detect what car you have. So in my case, when I enter the VIN number, you can see it's pretty much the identical car that I currently have. So I made the Mustang, but we're going to go ahead and connect the vehicle. So we'll start with that. You're going to go click and connect the vehicle, and you're going to start up your car. So mine is obviously not started, so I'm going to start it right now, and then we're going to tap on this button. So now that my car is started up, we're going to go back to the FordPass app, and we're going to tap on I've started my vehicle. Just going to go ahead and try to connect with it. It will take a little bit of time. As you can see, it said this may take up to 2 minutes. So let's give it a little bit of time, and we're going to be back when it's done. And once you have connected, you got to come into your car, and you're going to have this option to allow or deny. Basically, it says, someone has requested access to the FordPass application. So you're going to need to click allow on here. And as you can see on my phone, it says it's pending until I click the prompt on the vehicle screen. So we're going to go ahead and click on allow here. And we're going to come back on your phone. You want to click check connection status. It will take several seconds like it says. And there we go. Our vehicle is added up. And this is what the main screen looks like on your FordPass app. All right, so I turned off the car so I can showcase you all the FordPass app features that are available on this FordPass app. So you can see we turned off the car, so now it says vehicle is parked. Before that was saying vehicle was turned on. You can lock your car, unlock your car, and also start your car by doing the slider, which is very convenient. Before that used to be you would have to hold the button to do it. It was kind of annoying, but now it's kind of neat to be able to slide it, kind of like your phone back in the old days. You also get the fuel level here. So mine, I just recently filled up. I've got 100% fuel. That's pretty neat. So let's show you how to unlock the car. If we tap this one, you can see it's showing unlocking vehicle, and pay attention to the lights on the car. It's gonna blink. So it takes a couple seconds for it to connect, and you can see, and now you also have a green check mark, and you also got the lights going off. So let's go ahead and lock the car. Same thing, just tap it once, and we're gonna lock the car right now. It will take a couple seconds, and there we go. You saw the light, and it says vehicle is locked. What happens if you want to just turn on the car? We're going to slide it up, and that's it. It's going to take a little bit of time, send the signals to the vehicle's computer. There we go. And the car has started up. And you can see the vehicle on is until 1:47 p.m. So it has like a 15-minute timer that will turn it on for. And you can extend the timer as well, but it shuts it off after 15 minutes, so you're not wasting gas essentially. So we're gonna let it be. You can also slide it off. You also slide it back to turn off the vehicle, which is pretty convenient. So you can do it all from your application. You don't have to go out and do anything with that. And then you've got a bunch of other stuff that we're gonna also take a look at. You can see you've got the extended timer. So if I click on extend, it can extend it. It's adding time right now. So instead of 1:47, it's gonna basically added another 15 minutes. So you can see it's added extra timer. So the car is going to be on until 2:02 p.m. now, which is pretty convenient if you wanted to go out, you're warming up your car, and then you realize you got to pick up something, you got to do something before you can get to your car. You can just extend it from the vehicle. You don't have to worry about getting back into the car. But now let's say I don't want to be having my car started. We're going to just slide it back off, wait a couple minutes, so it just resets a little bit. There we go, turning off vehicle is off now. That's pretty convenient to do that. You can do all of that all from the FordPass app. You don't even need to go out and do that. It's very convenient in winter. Right now it's getting a little bit cold, so it's very convenient to use that. I always use it to kind of warm up the car before I go out. Now it is worth noting that if you got multiple Ford vehicles, you can also add a vehicle by just clicking this button up here, and you have the option to add more vehicles here. So you can basically program each vehicle under a separate account. But since I have only one Ford vehicle, we're gonna leave the Mustang to be. And then we'll show you what else we got. So we can actually look. So if you park your car and you don't know where it is, you can also click on location. It will tell you exactly where your car is parked, which is pretty neat, especially if you're parking in a mall parking lot and you got to a different entrance or you don't remember. This is a very neat feature. You can also schedule the remote starts, which is, I think, especially like if you know you're going to be going to work at like 7 or 8 a.m. every day, you can start 15 minutes before. So while you're having your breakfast, the car is just warmed up for you. So as soon as you get there, it's all nice and cozy for you. Now we can go to service as well to show you more features that the FordPass app offers on your Ford vehicle. The settings is just the basic stuff. You can control who has the vehicle access. So if multiple people have the FordPass app, you can choose who can get the access. You can limit access for this specific vehicle if you wanted to. So under settings, you get all the relevant information for your car. So you can look at the tire pressures. You don't need to go out and look at the car. It will tell you the cold pressure, what the recommended pressure is also for your car. So mine seems to be right around where it needs to be. It tells you how many miles you've got and also the oil life. So if you haven't had your oil change done in a while, it will tell you how much oil change life is left. So mine was like a month ago, so it's got about 80% left. So that's pretty neat. It also tells you if you've had any alerts to services. I had a check engine light go off not too long ago, so that's telling me that as well. So just a bunch of stuff that you can see over here on your screen, which is very neat. Typically you would have to go into the car to see all of this detail, but this is all available on your smartphone, which is very, very helpful. You can even schedule service, so you don't need to pick up your phone and call the dealer. If your dealer is basically the same dealer that you've been going to, you can go to schedule services and actually schedule oil change, or if a diagnostic is needed on your car, you can do it all from here. You've got the emergency stuff here. Roadside Assistance requests there as well. Collision Assistance, if you happen to be in a collision, you can create all of that from here. You've got all your alert history, service history, and the maintenance schedule, which I actually find to be very helpful. Let me show you each of those, how they look like. So this is the Roadside Assistant. You can see you can create a request here. You can get the location type, whether you need the towing, fuel delivery, flat tire change, and pretty much everything. You can just submit the request, enter your phone number, and it will go to the Ford's team to have that Roadside Assistant created for you, which I believe is free for 5 years. First 5 years you own your Ford vehicle. So if you don't have it, if it's outside of 5 years, you will have to pay for it. Otherwise, it's actually pretty convenient to have all of that feature here, and it's going to be free. For Collision Assistance, the same thing. You can find a collision center. You can get rental. It actually even lists you Uber and Lyft as well, which is pretty convenient. You can add contacts. So in case you are in collision, you can add like emergency contacts. So all of that information will be handy and available to you. The other history will tell you what your car computer system is basically saying or has said in the past. So in this case, I've got a check engine light, I've got a low tire pressure when I went through the drag strip, so all of that is there. And you can kind of monitor that as well. Service history will be basically showing you all your Ford services you've done on your vehicle, which is pretty neat. And the maintenance schedules, Ford handbook, you can just go here, go to maintenance schedule. It will tell you at each interval like what your service should be. So 20,000, 30,000, 40,000 tells you everything, and you can basically just schedule your maintenance accordingly. Or if you're doing it yourself, you can make sure like every 20,000 I got to replace a cabin air filter, so I can make sure I do that. So all of that tells you what needs to be done, which is pretty convenient because you used to be able to go to your owner's manual to be able to pull any of this information out, but now it's all available on your smartphone. But yeah guys, that's all I've got for the FordPass app on your Ford vehicles. In my case, it's the Mustang, but any Ford vehicle will follow the same process in terms of how to connect it, and all the same features will be available for you in your FordPass app. So this is very convenient. They've also simplified the app. It used to be a lot of different tabs, but this new update on the FordPass app has really made it very simple and easy to follow. And you've got all this information that you need pretty much basically in front of you, instead of having to, go through different tabs to find the relevant information. So I really like how they simplified the design on the FordPass app. And honestly, it's very convenient to be able to start the car, lock the car, and even just look at the services if there's any alert within the car. All of that can be done. Fuel level is my personal favorite too, because sometimes you don't know how much gas you've got. So instead of going back in the car and looking at the fuel level, you can just do it straight from the app. So very convenient to use. I highly recommend using the FordPass app. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you smash that like button, and of course comment which one is your favorite feature on your FordPass app, and subscribe to Red 50 for more videos.